Darren Kelly. It's Saturday the 24th of February 2024 and we are here in the RAG, the Tipperary Camogie grounds for round 2 of Division 1A of the Ferry National Camogie League of this year. Well, what an exciting start we had last week. Cork edging Kilkenny by a point, Galway going for 3 in a row beating Clare by 9, and Tipperary falling 1 goal short of Waterford. Coming into round 2, it's getting really important now. Only 2 places left in the final, and for these two teams they've had plenty of history over the last couple of years. Yes, indeed, it's Tipperary against Galway. Last year, right at this venue, Tipperary put in 4 goals, beating Galway by 4-9 to 1-9. The previous year, Galway edged out Tipperary by a point in what some would call a controversial and dramatic conclusion. But there's been plenty of matches down through the years in Championship and in League. Indeed, in 2020, Tipperary beat Galway to qualify for a league final that never took place due to COVID-19. Galway will come in as favourites as the defending champions, but Tipperary will be determined to get a result. It promises to be a cracking contest. Conditions here in the RAG are absolutely perfect. A bit of breeze, but we're looking forward to every puck of the ball of round 2 of Division 1A of the very National Camogie League. Tipperary against Galway coming up. On the field there, getting ready for this very important game in Division 1A of the very National Camogie League. Tipperary against Galway. We'll look at the two teams in a moment. We're just checking latest scores. This game thrown in at 3 o'clock in the RAG, but the other 2 games in round 2 threw in at 2 o'clock. And just the latest we have to hand, Cork are leading Waterford by 1-5 to 5 points. We get a further update on that shortly. And it's now Kilkenny 1-10, Clare 1-5 in their match. And both those 2 teams looking for their first victory. But this is the game we're focusing on here, Tipperary against Galway, and we'll run through the 2 teams now, and we will start with the Tipperary team. So Tipperary, a couple of changes for the team that went down to Waterford last week, and we'll start with them. Nicole Walsh is in goal. Full back line of 2, Corinne Blair, 3, Mairead Everston, one of the players coming back into the team, and 4 is Emer Lochman. The half back line where number 5 is Caoimhe McCarthy, centre back number 6 is Clodagh Quirk, and 7 is Clodagh McIntyre. In midfield where number 8 is Tess Ryan, partner by number 9 Casey Hennessy. The half forward line 10 is Roisin Howard, 11 Caoimhe Maher, and 12 is her sister Ciara Maher. And the inside line number 13 Mary Burke, another player back into the starting team. Emer McGrath at 14, and wearing number 15 is Emer Heffernan. And as I mentioned, Mairead Everston and Mary Burke coming into the team, and coming out for them is Ellen Cunneen and Sarah Madden. So that's the Tipperary team. We'll look at the Galway side now that also have a couple of changes from the side to beat Clare in round 1. Fiona Ryan from Ballinderry returns in between the sticks. She is in goal. Full back line of 2, Ava Crow. 3 is the captain, Roisin Black. And 4 is Derva Higgins. The half back line where number 5 is Rachel Hanavy. Centre back number 6 is Siobhan Gardner. And 7 is Ciara Hickey. Derva Higgins is number 4, the other change coming into the team. Ali Heston wears number 8, partnered by Aoife Donoghue at 9. The half forward line 10 is Carrie Dolan, 11 Ailish O'Reilly, and 12 is Niamh McPeak. And the inside line, top of the right, number 13 Orla McGrath, full forward number 14 Siobhan McGrath, and top of the left where number 15 is Niamh Nyland. So Fiona Ryan and Derva Higgins, the 2 changes coming into the team, replacing Laura Freeney and Katie Manning. So we're going to go now. The match official today is Aaron Hogg from County Clare, and he'll be in charge of overseeing this contest. You can see there one of the Tipperary free takers just practicing leading up to the match. Conditions very calm, a very slight breeze, and I say slight, it's dropped down an awful lot since our intro. Might favour the team attacking the right during the first half. Well, it's been a busy day and a busy week for Camogie for both counties, and just with Tipperary, they had 2 teams competing in All-Ireland Post-Primary School Senior Finals today. Disappointment for Ursula and Turles. They went down to Loretto Kilkenny by 2-14 to 2-6 in the Senior A final. But our ladies, Templemore, they are the All-Ireland Senior D Camogie champions. A good victory for them as well, so well done to them. And there's also a Galway school celebrating, St. Raphael's Lochray are the All-Ireland Post-Primary School Senior B Camogie champions. They beating St Mary's New Ross in their final as well. So well done to both those schools as well. But which of their counties will be picking up the 3 points in this game? For Tipperary, after an opening day defeat to Waterford, 110 to 10 points, they'll be determined to get back on course, and this being a home match before they travel to face All-Ireland champions Cork in 2 weeks' time. For Galway, they got off to the ideal start this year, showing lots of changes from the side that lined out last year and indeed the previous couple of years, but they beat Clare by 17 points to 8, and they're away again before their first home game, which will be against Kilkenny in 2 weeks' time. As we mentioned, some cracking contests between these sides over the last couple of years. In 2022, they played in Ballinasloe, Galway beating Tipperary by 111 to 13 points on that occasion, enough to get Galway into the league final, which they won. And even though Galway successfully retained the Ferry Camogie League in 2023, they didn't get off to a great start. 6 points from Emer McGrath and a goal from Roisin Howard among the scores in a 4-9 to 1-9 victory for Tipperary, with a throw-in coming up shortly. But first, we have a Ron of Ian. That was a Ron Naveen. The sun is out and we're getting ready for the start now of Tipperary versus Galway in the Ferry National Camogie League Division 1A. Both sides now just going in for their final huddles before this contest. For Tipperary, you would feel it's a must-win game after a defeat in the opening round. It'll be very, very difficult to make a first league final since 2009. As we mentioned in the intro, they did qualify for the league final in 2020, but unfortunately that did not take place due to the COVID-19 pandemic. For Galway, they're used to making league finals. Can they go and reach a fourth one? Well, a second win in a row will put them in a good position, but of course there's still 3 more rounds of action to take place. It's a game we're really, really looking forward to. We'll keep you up to date in what's going on in the closing stages of the other 2 matches as well. But Tipperary against Galway about to get underway. Both sides missing key names from last year. Indeed, there's about 7 changes on each team from those that would have lined out in Croke Park in All-Ireland semi-finals in 2023. Tipperary went down to Waterford by 112 to 111. Galway going down to Cork by 15 points to 2-6. Silverware, every Camogie player's dream, and just while we say that, a big shout out to the Tipperary side that won the Munster Minor A Camogie Championship last week as well. These 2 counties had great rivalries at underage level, bringing that to the adult ranks. It's now just 3 o'clock, so both teams getting themselves in position. Expect a few positional changes in both teams, and it looks like that Galway will be attacking the goal to the left in the first half. So Aaron Hogg just waiting for everybody to be ready. The ball is thrown in, the game is on, and round 2 of the Ferry National Camogie League Division 1A is underway. So battle down the far side of the field, and Galway take possession down the right. Pass inside. This is Galway's number 9. That's Aoife Donoghue. Goes for a shot at the post and puts the ball over the bar. And Galway are up and underway after just 20 seconds. Good play down the right. And Aoife Donoghue gets the point. Galway 1 point. Tipperary no score. Tipperary going for the short puck out there. Emer Lokeman. What an Ashbourne Cup she had for University of Limerick. This is now Clodagh McIntyre. Back playing in defence today. Tipperary have certainly shuffled the deck after the defeat the opening day. Galway have made a few positional changes as well. We'll tell you more about them as we go along. Tipperary have a free out. So this now is Clodagh McIntyre to take the free, sending the ball down the right. Galway defender misses it. The yellow helmet there for Tipperary is Emer Heffernan. Galway with a couple of defenders there. One of them is Derva Higgins back in the starting team for Athenry. Finds a teammate and Galway will try and bring it out the field towards the 45-metre line. Good ball forward. That's a great interception there by Caoimhe McCarthy. Tess Ryan there involved in the move as well. It's back with Caoimhe McCarthy in the white helmet. Good pass inside. Opportunity here. And it's Casey Hennessy that puts the ball over the bar, and Tipperary replies straight away with a score. Caoimhe McCarthy had her hands all over that. But it's Tipperary 1 point, Galway 1 point. Tipperary will want a strong start, or both teams will want a strong start. On the move again, Roisin Howard, the dual star, always a danger, sending it inside. And you can see the Galway captain, Roisin Black, wearing number 3 on the ground, being put under pressure there. Ciara Maher's in the black helmet. Tipperary have won the free. Like Mary Burke there, the number 13, involved in that. Good crowd here in the Rag, Tipperary Camogie grounds. We're right here, our commentary box in the heart of them. Getting behind their teams is Emer McGrath. Prepares to take the free. 2.5 minutes gone. Emer McGrath with the free, puts the ball over the bar, and Tipperary go in front. Tipperary 2 points, Galway 1. So short puck out for Galway, the far side of the field to Ava Crow. Getting an opportunity this year. She's going to leave it off for Roisin Black. So Roisin Black plays our club Camogie with Ormore Mary. Long ball down, this by fall nicely for Siobhan McGrath. Oh, it's actually Siobhan. So actually, just to let you know there, just an error in the programme. It's actually Orla McGrath wearing 14 and Siobhan McGrath wearing 13. So Siobhan McGrath was about to take that free, but she's going to leave it for Carrie Dolan. Carrie Dolan scored 7 points in their victory against Clare. Can she get the teams back on level terms? Free taken by Carrie Dolan, that might just tail to the left. We'll see what the umpire decides, and he says it is a wide. First wide of the game. Tipperary in front by 2 points to 1. Short puck out to Mairead Everston, the fullback for Tipperary. Sends it down the field, but the ball breaks for Aoife Donoghue. Got one score already in the game. Gets ahead of Caoimhe Maher's back in the defence. Sends it down towards the attack. 2 Tipperary defenders there. Both of them jump for the ball. Karine Blair looks like she might be able to deal with this in the red helmet. Has support outside from Clodagh McIntyre. And Clodagh McIntyre back inside her own 45-metre line and sends the ball down the field. This is Ali Hesnan. Gives it to Siobhan Gardner. Siobhan Gardner sends the ball down towards the attack. So scramble for possession just around the Tipperary 20-metre line, but they have it back again. And a very, very busy player has been Clodagh McIntyre in the early stages of this match. This comes nicely. Emer McGrath down the right. Goes for a shot from play, and Emer McGrath puts the ball over the bar. Fantastic score in the 6th minute of the game. 2 for her, 1 from play. But again, it was Clodagh McIntyre back in the defence who created the opportunity. Tipperary 3 points, Galway 1. Referee blows the whistle. Another foul won by Ava Crow for Galway. She's going to leave it off for Ciara Hickey in this occasion. Ciara, part of the Galway team that won the All-Ireland in 2022 at intermediate level. Long ball down, came off the stick of Caoimhe McCarthy to Tipperary number 5. But Tipperary just reading the breaks well at the moment. As we mentioned, Caoimhe Maher, this time though the decision goes against her for too many steps. She'll be disappointed with that. And Galway now will get a chance to reduce the gap. Carrie Dolan scored 1-4 against Tipperary in last year's game, even though her side went down by 9 points. Just inside the 45-metre line. Carrie Dolan with the free. This is what you'd expect to go over the bar. And Carrie Dolan doesn't disappoint. Galway get their second score of the game. It's 2 points to Galway, 3 to Tipperary. And again, you can see Tipperary runners moving, but the ball didn't work out according to plan. It's been won by Niamh McPeak. Niamh McPeak on the run for Galway, has options to her left, options to the right. Might back herself when Niamh McPeak gets within range, goes for the shot. She was closed down there. Mairead Evanston might be the player. Definitely Clodagh McIntyre was in the mix there as well, but the attack was closed down. The referee has spotted an infringement, and it's going to be a free out for Tipperary. But a fantastic move by Niamh McPeak. Tipperary's defence were defiant. So Nicole Walsh, the goalkeeper, we've known her over the years as a dangerous forward, but she's been converted to between the sticks this year. Foul committed at the far side of the field, and Galway will have a free out. Rachel Hannafy, or actually it's Roisin Black that takes it, wearing number 3, down in the direction of Siobhan McGrath. Remember, just wearing the number 13 jersey. But she loses out. Karine Blair doing well. Support is coming in from the Galway attackers. The referee not happy with it. So we're going to have a throw-in ball. So the ball is thrown in there. The Galway number 10 is Carrie Dolan. But again, Tipperary the extra body, and this time illegally so. So it's going to be a free in for Galway. Bar the opening score, Tipperary will be disappointed if Galway get themselves back on level terms. They'll feel they've been the better team in the opening 10 minutes, but Galway have looked dangerous when they've gotten inside the 45-metre line. So Carrie Dolan, who won the free, will take this a difficult enough angle. The sun might be in her eyes. Carrie Dolan with the free. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. But not to be. It goes to the right and wide. Second wide of the game. And Tipperary will get started again through their goalkeeper from Borrisalee, Nicole Walsh. Drives the ball down the field again. This time it might work out for Emer McGrath. Casey Hennessy was the player trying to bat it down. She's the number 9 in the green helmet. The Rooks in Camogie, very, very committed. Referee blows the whistle. Says, no, I don't fancy that. Let's go again. Roisin Howard was on the ground. Galway have the ball. And this time it'll be Orla McGrath going on a run. Gives the pass off. This is good play from Galway. Aoife Donoghue looking for a second for play, but the hook came in there from Caoimhe McCarthy. And Tipperary just showing composure, getting the ball out the field. And again, it's Clodagh McIntyre driving it down towards the opposing 45-metre line, batted that down by Derva Higgins of Galway. Won again by Roisin Howard. She was in the ground at the start of this passage of play. Now she's offloading to Caoimhe Maher. Caoimhe Maher sends the ball down towards the corner. 2 Tipperary players running onto that. One of them was Ciara Maher, and she has possession of the ball, trying to get away from the Galway defence, but that goes into the hands of Fiona Ryan. And Fiona Ryan will send the ball out the field away from danger. It won't go too far because Caoimhe Maher gets in the way, gives it to the sister Ciara. Ciara Maher will have another go at the post, again into the hands of the Galway goalkeeper. Great hands there from the player from Ballinderry, but great attacking from the Maher sisters from Burgess Tahara. Galway bring the ball up towards the 45-metre line, but Tipperary are not making it easy for them. Derva Higgins gets the foul. It'll be a free out. Galway have been league champions on 7 occasions, as their number 7, Ciara Hickey, comes to take this free out. The first was back in 1994. Carrie Dolan's mother Imelda was involved in that team. This is Ailish O'Reilly, the 5-time All-Star. Lays it off to Niamh Nyland, player of the match in the win against Clare. She goes to the post from a difficult right angle, and Niamh Nyland puts the ball over the bar. 12 minutes gone in the game. The sides are level. It's Galway 3 points, Tipperary 3 points. We'll give you an update on what's happening in the other games in just a moment. Let's watch this passage of play first. And it's Tess Ryan on the run for Tipperary. Has a player out to the right. That player is Emer McGrath. Chance for Tipperary. Shot. As it's a goal. It's a goal for Tipperary. And Emer McGrath puts the ball to the back of the net. Route 1 Camogie at its best. Tess Ryan involved in the move. And even though Fiona Ryan, the Galway goalkeeper, got a touch to that, not to be for her, Tipperary have their goal. And it's Tipperary 1-3. Galway 3 points. And you just saw there the replay back. And an excellently taken score by the Premier County. I think we're going to have a hold up there. So a few players getting some water. So while the hold up and play takes place, let's just tell you what's happening. With 7 minutes to go, it's Kilkenny 1-16, Clare 1-9. That's one latest score we have. We'll give you what we have from the other game in Division 1A in a moment as the referee blows the whistle. Low scoring in the other match. Cork 1-6, Waterford 5 points with about 8 minutes to go there. Both those games started at 2 o'clock. Both winners the opening day. If Galway win this game, they'll also pick up 2 victories from the opening games, but they have a lot of work to do as Orla McGrath gives it to the sister Siobhan. Siobhan coming inside looking for support. And Tipperary just keeping it very, very tight. I think Casey Hennessy was the player that got a boot to it. Ball out the field, but only as far as Ali Hesnan. Ali Hesnan sends the ball down towards the attack. And again, Clodagh McIntyre, the player that takes the ball, moves it up the field. Not too sure if that came off a Tipperary player or the referee, but Tipperary won't mind at the moment because they're on the counter again. Down towards Emer McGrath. We saw what she did last time. Derva Higgins won't give her the space this time, but Emer McGrath only needs a little bit of space. Getting within range, looking for a pass off, I think, to Emer Heffernan. Danger not averted yet. It's actually Mary Ryan with the effort, and she puts the ball over the bar. So Mary Burke, I should say, with the point. And Tipperary go 4 in front. It's Tipperary 1-4, Galway 3 points. But again, when Tipperary move the ball out of defence, they don't waste any time getting it down to their inside players. And Mary Burke from Drummondinch, the local club, has Tipperary 4 in front. What can Galway do in response? Ciara Hickey's their number 7 there, but again, 2 Tipperary players coming in. Caoimhe McCarthy was the number 5. The referee will throw this in. Galway trying to find a way inside. Carrie Dolan manages to win the foul. As we just come up towards the quarter hour here into Tipperary Camogie grounds at the RAG, this round 2 of the Ferry National Camogie League Division 1A. Tipperary 1-4, Galway 3 points. Tipperary needing a victory, looking for their second consecutive win over the tribeswomen. Carrie Dolan has missed a couple so far. From about 50 yards out, goes for a shot at the post. Again, it's going to be close. They're always close, but the ball goes over the bar. Carrie Dolan puts it over for Galway. Brings them back to 3 points. Galway 4 points, Tipperary 1-4. Tipperary perfecting the short puck out. Nicole Walsh. Long down towards the attack. Roisin Howard does well there to keep in front, but the teammate didn't follow through. Galway bring the ball out the field through Rachel Hanafy. This is Ciara Hickey. Ciara Hickey has support running off the shoulder, but she has to shake off the attentions of Caoimhe Maher. Does well, the advantage is given. Aoife Donoghue sends it in towards the corner. Will we go back for the foul? Or is the advantage gone? The advantage is gone, and Corinne Blair from Cashel Kilcormac's bringing the ball out the field. The referee blows the whistle. Free out for Tipperary. And Tipperary's defenders have been excellent in this game so far. Coughed a few chances, but have reacted well each time. The referee is going having a word with, is it Aoife Donoghue? So we have our first yellow card of the game to the Galway number 9. So Tipperary take the free. Down towards the opposing 45-metre line. Ali Heston does well to keep Roisin Howard off that. Bodies are going in there, and you can hear the commitment on the line from both teams, where Roisin Howard holds on to possession, surrounded by a swarm of maroon and white jerseys. I told you she was a dual star. That's as good a kick as you'll see in any ladies football match this weekend. Down towards the attack, but eventually the referee spotted a foul against Tipperary. It's going to be a free out for Galway. The defender takes it from the hands, which he's perfectly entitled to do. So the referee has blown the whistle. I don't know if he was ready for this or not. So we're working off the assumption that the wrong player took the free. Galway are pleading their case. So the ball is thrown in, so we're assuming that's what happened there, that the wrong Galway player took the free from the hands, and we're going to throw the ball in. So just getting a bit stop-start there with 18 minutes gone in the first half. Tipperary in front by 3 points. As you can see in the top left of your screen, Tipperary 1-4, Galway 4 points. Galway in possession. Ali Heston offloads the ball looking for Orla McGrath. And Orla McGrath just didn't get it first time. You can see Tipperary in again very, very quickly to cut out any potential momentum of the Galway players. This is Caoimhe Maher pushing up the field. Caoimhe Maher on the 45-metre line. Looks to lay the ball off in towards the attack. Not to be for Mary Burke, but Casey Hennessy had a go, but you heard the groans there from the Tipperary supporters, and the ball goes to the right and wide. First wide of the game for Tipperary. Galway don't waste time with the puck out. Ali Heston charged in. Well, it looked like that. Roisin Howard was saying she was holding her ground. So the Roisin Howard is going to get a yellow card. So 1 yellow card each. 1 goal between the teams. Tipperary 1-4, Galway 4 points. Ali Heston just receiving some attention. Winner of 2 Club All-Stars in Galway in 2021 and 2023. She's okay and fit to continue. That's a tussle we look forward to seeing over the course of the game. Ali Heston against Roisin Howard. Ali wearing number 8, but playing a left wing back today, as Fiona Ryan drives the ball down the field. This is Carrie Dolan. Goes to the ground. Gives it out to Ciara Hickey. Ciara Hickey decides to send the ball down towards the corner. Aoife Donoghue playing an advanced role in this match. Intercepted by Tess Ryan. Tipperary looking for too many steps, and the decision has gone their way against them. It's a free in for Galway. So Carrie Dolan to try and bring this back to a 2-point ball game. 20 minutes gone, nearly 21. Still 3 points between them. Cork 1-6, Waterford 6 points. 3 minutes to go in that match. We'll check Kilkenny and Clare in a moment. Carrie Dolan with the free. Looks like it's coming in and it's gone over the bar. And Galway get their score. Galway 5 points, Tipperary 1-4. Galway staying in touch in this game. Tipperary driving the ball long. 2 Galway defenders there, but Ciara Maher is battling for the hosts. But it's won by Ava Crow. Lays the ball off, and all of a sudden now it's turned into a Galway attack. Galway just struggling to break down the Tipperary half-back line when they tried to go through them. Ciara Maher. Ball goes out over the line, the far side of the field. So a Galway sideline cut and knee back peak. We'll take this. Gets well underneath it, sends the ball, might work out free for Donoghue. Again, Tipperary's defending very, very tight, but Galway have possession through Orla McGrath. Orla McGrath lays the pass off the far side of the field to Niamh Nyland. She's got a point from here already. Moving down towards the right, going to try and get the shot off. But this time it goes into the hands of Nicole Walsh. Both goalkeepers looking very, very comfortable under the high ball as the sun goes in, takes a break. Well, indeed, just as I say, it's coming back out. The first touch in this game could be punished. Knee back peak to Ciara Hickey. Back to back peak. Knee back peak down the left. Galway linking up well. This is Ailish O'Reilly. Ailish O'Reilly sends it down in towards the attack to Siobhan McGrath. 2 very, very dangerous forwards in the game. Siobhan McGrath looking around for options. It comes from Carrie Dolan. The 2 vice captains for Galway. The advantage for Dolan. She'll go for the shot herself. That had gone wide, but we're going back for the free. So Carrie Dolan will get a chance to bring this back to a 1-point ball game. Just slightly to the left of the D. The wing forward from Clarenbridge. Takes the free, puts the ball over the bar, and it's back to 1 point between them. 3 in a row for Galway. It's Galway 6 points, Tipperary 1-4. Nicole Walsh. Again, the long balls, but Galway are reading them well, and Ava Crow has done very well reading them and has won a free as well. 3rd free in the game she has won. And the momentum just slightly coming back with the visitors. Ciara Hickey will take this. The last time Galway got level, Tipperary hit back with a goal. Ciara Hickey with the free. Down towards the corner, looking for Siobhan McGrath. Lookman misses the first time, but Caoimhe Maher has the ball now. Offloads, and Tipperary will move up towards the 45-metre line. Casey Hennessy. Down towards the 45-metre line, but only to Siobhan Gardner, the centre-back for Galway. Dindo Tipperary not resting on their laurels. Mary Burke and Emer Heffernan both there in the yellow helmets. And it's the number 15, Emer Heffernan. Tess Ryan looking for Karen Blair, but she'd won the free. So a chance for Tipperary to steady things. They haven't scored in 11 minutes since the point by Mary Burke. Emer McGrath 1-2 in this game so far. She got 4 points last week against Tipperary, so this will bring our tally of 2024 to 10 points if it goes over the bar. Emer McGrath with the shot, and Emer McGrath with the free puts the ball over the bar. 26 minutes gone in the game. It's Tipperary 1-5, Galway 6 points. Galway were going for the short one there, but Siobhan Gardner's won a free. So she takes the free herself off the ground this time, looking for Ailish O'Reilly. But it's won back by Tipperary, by Caoimhe McCarthy. Give the pass to Tess Ryan. Interception by Ciara Hickey. The ball just bouncing around there, hitting off shoulders and everything. Looks like Galway are closer to it. But it's Tipperary to take the ball through Casey Hennessy. This is Clodagh McIntyre. Clodagh McIntyre to Caoimhe Maher, and Caoimhe Maher sends the ball into the corner towards Emer McGrath. But that's won by Roisin Black. Galway bring the ball away from their 45-metre line, but Tipperary are going to take it back again, have another go. Tess Ryan to Caoimhe Maher. The advantage has been given for the free. It mightn't be needed. Chance for a shot. A goal for Tipperary. A goal, and Emer McGrath gets another into the back of the net on 27 minutes. And every time you think the momentum is going against Tipperary, Emer McGrath steps up. This is the ball into the back of the net, and it's 2-5 to 6 points to Tipperary. Oh, what a score to get 3 minutes before half time. Again, 1-1 in quick succession. Galway will need a score just to settle things down. So we can tell you we have a result. Cork have beaten Waterford by 1-6 to 6 points. That's a result we have from that game coming through. Second victory of the season for the All-Ireland champions. And Kilkenny have beaten Clare by 119 to 19. That's their first victory. Free here for Galway. Carrie Dolan with the free. The ball goes over the bar. 28 minutes gone. It's Galway 7 points, Tipperary 2-5. 7 scores each, but it's the goals from Emer McGrath. The difference between them. Carrie Dolan working hard for Galway. Sends it low towards Kneeback Peak. Kneeback Peak has the ball. Will she go on a run? Tipperary staying in the way, but it comes to Ailish O'Reilly. Ailish O'Reilly gets cut out, and it's Casey Hennessy that's won it back for Tipperary. 2 players there just didn't communicate. Emer Heffernan, though, atoned by holding on to the ball. Karine Blair down the right. And Ciara Maher has come this side of the field now, trying to create a Tipperary attack. And she's done very, very well to gain a good bit of ground and wins the free in the process. I think she weaved through 3 Galway players on that occasion, but she's won the foul. And Emer McGrath and the referee's having a chat with the Galway defender. So it's a yellow card. Looks like Ava Crow, yes. So Emer McGrath to take this free. We're inside the final minute of normal time in the first half. There has been a couple of stops. We'll see how much time Aaron Hogg plays, but Emer McGrath takes the free, full of confidence now, and why wouldn't she, as she puts the ball over the bar from the left. And it's now Tipperary 2-6, Galway 7 points. Goes that over the line. It's going to be a Galway ball, says the linesman. Well taken by Galway in towards the middle of the field. Aoife Donoghue always a target. 2 hands they call her, but the hands are out, and Roisin Howard needs to be careful. Whatever people think about the yellow card against her, she definitely doesn't want to pick up a second one. Carrie Dolan will take this free in the middle of the park. Galway won't panic yet. They've been in the situation numerous times, but they did concede 4 goals to Tipperary when they met last year. Already 2 have been scored by the Munster side. We're inside injury time in the first half. Carrie Dolan to take the free. 70 yards out. Carrie Dolan with this free for Galway. It's going to be close. It goes over the bar. One they needed. And it's 8 points to Galway, 2-6 to Tipperary. No sign the referee's going to stop this yet. Tipperary go for the short puck out. Galway just standing back a bit. Clodagh Quirk sends the ball out the field. This is a good ball in for Casey Hennessy. Casey Hennessy, if you can get it first time, Galway need to be careful. Good touch there. I think it was knee back peak, getting back to break up the momentum of that attack. And now Galway trying to weave it out themselves. Ava Crow on the 45-metre line. Siobhan Gardner hits it over the head to Neve McPeak, who originally won the ball. Gives it to Orla McGrath. But a good interception there from Mary Burke, and the referee Aaron Hogg has blown the half-time whistle, and it's the first half that sees Tipperary lead this game by 4 points. Indeed, they led by 3 points to 1 after 6 minutes. Emer McGrath getting 2 scores for them, but Galway got themselves back on level terms by the 12th minute with Carrie Dolan and Niamh Nyland on target. But the difference between these two teams have been goals, and they both come from Emer McGrath. Nicole Walsh's puck out to Tess Ryan on 14 minutes led to the first one going into the back of the net. And then just when Galway were coming back into the game on 27 minutes, Tess Ryan and Cueva Maher were involved for the second goal from Emer McGrath. That gives her team a 4-point advantage, and we'll take a break now for about 5-10 minutes, and we'll be back here in the RAG in Tipperary for live coverage of the second half of this Division 1A Round 2 game in the Ferry National Camogie League. The half-time score, it's Tipperary in front. They lead by 4. Tipperary 2-6, Galway 8 points. Good afternoon, thank you very much, and welcome back here to the Tipperary Camogie grounds in the Rag, getting ready for the start of the second half of round 2 of Division 1A in the Ferry National Camogie League of 2024. Tipperary in front by 4 points, 2-6 to 8 points, with 2-4 of their tally coming from Emer McGrath. No changes on either side, we've been told, as we get ready for the start of the second half. Tipperary will be attacking the goal to the left, knowing that if they can try and get 3 early scores, they could get their first points on the board in this year's campaign. Galway are unbeaten and are the defending league champions. They won't want to suffer their first defeat. But we get ready now for the start of the second half. Ball is thrown in, the game is on, and Galway, Niebeck Peak trying to get a touch on the ball, not to be. If Donegal got an early score, 2 players collide, and the referee, and is he having a chat? Well, these 2 players collided, and both of them had yellow cards already. I think it's just a ticking at the moment, and Tipperary could be in trouble here, because Roisin Howard already has a yellow card. That's the second yellow card for Roisin Howard, and she's gone off the field of play after 25 seconds, and a blow for Tipperary. Roisin Howard and Aoife Donoghue collided the shoulders, and it's Tipperary are down to 14 players, and that's a massive blow for them. How crucial will that be at the end of this match, as Carrie Dolan launches a long ball down towards the attack? Galway wants to score now to capitalise on the numerical advantage they've just been given. Carrie Blair says no, but it's not cleared yet. That's her on the far side of the field in the red helmet. Gets the ball out the field, but it's won in the occasion by Niebeck Peak. Gives it off to Orla McGrath. Orla McGrath will go for a shot for Galway into the hands of Nicole Walsh, and she drives the ball out the field. So Rachel Hanafy is the number 5 for Galway, but it's number 15 for Tipperary, Emer Heffernan, that wins this. And it's cleared by Clodagh McGrath. She's cleared long ball in this game. Ciara Maher just couldn't get the first touch. Now with 2 Galway players around her. Be interesting to see how Galway used the extra player. Mary Burke trying to work inside, but Roisin Black, the Galway captain, keeps tight, and it's Ali Heston that takes possession. Gives the pass forward to Niebeck Peak. Niebeck Peak is on the run outside the 45-metre line, in towards the attack. Galway have been struggling to get their inside line into this game, but this might work out for Aoife Donoghue, and that goes to the left and wide. Third wide of the game for Galway. So Nicole Walsh, happy enough to take her time with this. Great to see her on the field of play. Picked up a serious injury against Waterford a few years ago, but made her come back, and it's been set the standard since. Now doing it between the sticks. Tipperary have a free out inside their own 45-metre line. Long ball down towards the attack. Roisin Black just got a touch there to stop Tess Ryan getting it, but the Tipperary number 8 hasn't given up, but commits the foul. Ciara Hickey wins it, and it'll be a free out for Galway. So if you're just back with us here on the Camogie Association YouTube channel, just over 3 minutes gone in the second half. No further scores. Tipperary 2-6, Galway 8 points, but the big news is Tipperary are down to 14 players after a second yellow card for Roisin Howard. Tipperary on the move again. Casey Hennessy sending it down towards the attack. Tess Ryan has support there coming through. Mary Burke will go for the score, and Mary Burke puts the ball over the bar, and you can hear the Tipperary support there really getting behind their team. Great movement, 5 between them. Tipperary 2-7, Galway 8 points. What can Galway do in response? Niebeck Peak been very busy in this game, sending it down towards the attack. The Galway player with the ground, illegally so, says the referee. Siobhan McGrath winning that free for Galway. Marie Deviston didn't look like she agreed with the decision. The referee's going in for a chat with the linesperson in the near side of the field. So now the free will take place and Galway get a chance to get their first score in the second half. Carrie Dolan with the free, looks on target, it looks good, the ball goes over the bar. 5 minutes gone in the second half, and it's Galway 9 points, Tipperary 2-7. That's Carrie Dolan's 7th point of the afternoon. Eva Donoghue and Niamh Nyland also on tally for Galway. I'll run through the Tipperary scores again in a moment. Let's watch this attack first. Ciara Maher sent it out the far side of the field. And that attack just breaks down, but Tipperary might get another opportunity. No, Siobhan Gardner has it for Galway. Sends it out in the direction of Ava Crow. But it's cut out by Emer McGrath. Emer McGrath looking for another score in this game on the right. And that goes to the right and wide. Second wide of the game for Tipperary, 3 for Galway. Emer McGrath with 2-4 in this game. Casey Hennessy with a point and Mary Burke with 2. Ali Heston comes up the field towards the middle of the park, has the advantage. Eva Donoghue with possession, but we're going to go back for the free. And Eva Donoghue wanted to take it from the hands, but she's not inside her own half of the field. Only in defence you can do that. So we'll go back and retake it again. And Ciara Hickey will come out to take this to Galway number 7. She was the Galway minor captain in 2022. And an interesting fact about Ciara Hickey, she has a miniature pet goat. We all like our different animals. Ciara Hickey to take this. Gives the pass off to Carrie. Well, it looked like it was going to Carrie Dolan, not to be. The first touch, not Galway's friend in this particular game. But Carrie Dolan, one of the stand-up players for Galway in the match, working hard. Didn't get the pass off the way she wanted on that occasion. Tipperary sent it out the field, and it's won again by Mary Burke. Four points between the teams. Ali Heston trying to make a bit of ground. Siobhan Gardner is there. And this free goes Tipperary's way. Throw ball, says the referee. So Emer McGrath is going to come out to take this. Emer McGrath was on the 2023 Club Team of the Year. She's standing out in this game, playing with confidence, on a hat-trick too. If she can get one more opportunity, spots a teammate the far side of the field. That's Caoimhe Maher. Caoimhe Maher moving up, getting within range. That's a great block down by Ciara Hickey for Galway. Just when it looked like Caoimhe Maher was about to pull the trigger, the Galway number 7 brings the ball out towards 50 metres from her goal, and a good pass down for Aoife Donoghue. The first touch worked out, but Tipperary again getting back. They know they cannot give Galway much space. Carrion Blair will bring it up the field, offloads to Caoimhe McCarthy. Long ball down. Galway's defenders need to be alert. Ava Crow on the 45-metre line collides with the Tipperary number 15. Roisin Black passes off to Niamh McPeak, and at the great interception there for Tipperary. They've turned the ball around, and now all of a sudden this is Tess Ryan moving down the field, gives it off to Emer Heffernan, and Tipperary running at the Galway defence. At the end for a goal scoring opportunity. Tess Ryan again, first touch not there. The foul was committed beforehand, so it's going to be a free in for Tipperary. But just like that, it was like beating the offside trap in soccer. She managed to get the run through, and they nearly got a goal scoring opportunity. Emer McGrath will be expected to put this over the bar. Tess Ryan, great to have her back playing camogie for Tipperary. She was in Australia a couple of years ago, but still helped out in her club's Mile with a Smile fundraiser at the time. Emer McGrath with the free for Galway, or for Tipperary, puts it over the bar. 9 minutes gone in the second half, and Tipperary go 5 in front. Tipperary 2-8, Galway 9 points. Galway making their first change, the first change for any team. And Sabina Rabbit. Indeed, there's 2 changes for Galway. So we'll go through them all in a second, but Anya Keane comes on for Derva Higgins, and Sabina Rabbit on the field of play. We haven't seen who's gone up for her yet. We can tell it's going to be Niamh Nyland. So 2 Galway substitutions.
2 changes on the Galway team, number 20, Anya Keane.
So long ball down towards the attack, won by Clodagh McIntyre. Clodagh McIntyre in possession, looks for a teammate. That teammate is Karine Blair. Karine Blair on the move, moves up the field, gives the pass off. The pass to Caoimhe Maher. Caoimhe Maher down towards the corner, down to Emer McGrath country. Emer McGrath has the ball again, coming in for the shot. A hat-trick for Emer McGrath to goal for Tipperary. And with 10 minutes gone in the second half, Tipperary are in commanding control. They lead Galway by 3, 8 to 9 points. A move certainly worth looking at again, as you can see. Emer McGrath finished the ball into the back of the net, and she's got her hat-trick. Tipperary got their third goal, and it's Tipperary 3-8, Galway 9 points. Galway definitely need a score now very, very quickly to get back into this game, but Clodagh McIntyre says no. Sends a dangerous ball across, you have to say. Caoimhe Maher nearly won it, but Sabina Rabbit is in there. And she is also a young player in Galway, well capable of doing damage. With her club Athenry, she has the ball there again. Turns on her left, showed her skills, but unfortunately the shot didn't come off the way she planned. However, it didn't go bounce. It doesn't go out of play. Nicole Walsh will send it out the field. Tipperary looking for another score now to really hammer home their advantage in this game. Rachel Hannafy for Galway gives it to Siobhan Gardner. Gardner down towards the attack. Down for Carrie Dolan. Carrie Dolan, 45 metres out, hasn't scored from play yet. Won't be scoring on the occasion. That ball goes to the right and wide. I think we're going back for a free. So it was a free shot for Carrie Dolan. So Galway will get a chance to respond to the goal. Carrie Dolan scored 6 points in the 2021 All-Ireland Senior Camogie Final against Cork. Also the niece of the legendary Trace Maher. A score that Galway need. And that's not going to travel. And Tipperary under no pressure in the full back line, that has to be said. Galway have been standing off them. And Tipperary have used the short puck out very, very well in this game. The ball goes out over the line. Galway will have another go. Carrie Dolan will restart the action. 12 and a half minutes gone in the second half here at the Tipperary Camogie grounds in the Rag. Tipperary 3-8, Galway 9 points. Similar enough to last year at the same venue. But there's still plenty of time to change this game around. But not if you allow Emer Logan clear balls like that. Niamh McPeak just cut. Oh, she did manage well to hold on to it, but has lost possession. Mary Burke with the ball for Tipperary. Siobhan Gardner takes it back for Galway, gives it to Ava Crow. Ava Crow wins the free. She's done very, very well in the corner back there. Pushing forward for Galway. Carrie Dolan will have another go. The referee having a chat with a Tipperary player. Another card on the way here, I feel. And it is for Ciara Maher. So, of course, Tipperary down to 14 players, let's not forget. Carrie Dolan. Still Galway's top scorer. Taking the free as the stand go quiet, and again the contact is not what she'd like. Just one of those days is not happening for you. It remains an 8-point ball game. Tipperary 3-8, Galway 9 points. Tipperary making their first change of the afternoon.
Change on Tipperary team, number 26 Sarah Madden replacing number 12 Ciara Maher.
And you heard there the stadium announcer, Geraldine Cannan, announced that information. Sarah Madden, who started last week against Waterford, on the field of play. Joined the Tipperary panel in 2023 from Silver Mines, but this is Galway. This is Aoife Donoghue. Aoife Donoghue, the pass forward on Niamh Peak. Niamh Peak with a shot. Saved by Nicole Walsh. Danger not averted yet. The contact within, and it's going to be a free out. But Galway was just a sense of urgency that they needed there. Be interesting to see if the referee chats with anyone on that. As we approach the 3-quarter mark. No, we're going to be starting to play with the Tipperary goalkeeper. Nicole Walsh looks for the free player. This is Clodagh McIntyre. Clodagh McIntyre inside the 45-metre line. Moves away from Sabina Rabbit. Sends the ball in towards the middle of the park. Players jump up from both teams. It was Ali Heston that wins the ball. Gives it to Aoife Donoghue. Aoife Donoghue, 45 metres out. Galway need a score. And that's gone to the left and wide as well. And even though Galway haven't hit many wides, they have hit 5. Just feels like more because they're just not nailing the big scores in this match. Tipperary have, especially Emer McGrath has. Out the far side of the field. We're inside the final quarter of this game. Clodagh Quirk sent it down the field, but it's going to be won by Anya Keane, making her return to the Galway setup. Didn't play last week against Clare. She helped University of Limerick win the Ashbourne Cup. Indeed, could well be marking Casey Hennessy out there, who was our teammate in that particular competition. But Karine Blair, blocked down by Rachel Hanafy. Battle for the ball, far side of the field. Referee's going to throw this in. As I mentioned, both teams missing key names at the moment. Karen Kennedy caught the fan. 2 to stand out for Tipperary, for Galway. Shauna Healy, Sarah Dervin, Emma Hillibert, Niamh Kilkenny. Big names as well, not involved with them at the moment. Niamh McPeak sends the ball across. Aoife Donoghue with the ball, tries to get away from Tess Ryan. She wins the free. Tipperary will be determined not to concede a goal. The referee is going to have a chat with Tess Ryan. It looks like we're going to have another yellow card in this game. So the cards are building up. Carrie Dolan take this free. 13 minutes to go. It's stolen a couple of yards, says the lines person on the far side of the field. Carrie Dolan with the free. Will this work out for her on this occasion? It does. And it's one that Galway needed. Carrie Dolan puts the ball over the bar. Just over 12 minutes to go. Galway's first score in 13 minutes. It's Galway 10 points. Tipperary 3-8. Tipperary still in control. And Emer Heffernan wins the free, the far side of the field. She was a 2023 Rising Star with UCC. Emer Heffernan. And it's going to be brought forward. And now brought forward for Emer McGrath. .35 she's gotten in this game. I think we're having another Tipperary substitution.
Change on Tipperary team, number 19, Ella Caneen. Replaces number 8, Teresa Ryan.
So Tipperary probably taking off Teresa Ryan there as a precaution because they don't want to lose any other players. Especially when victory is so close. Emer McGrath to take the free. Can she add another score to her impressive tally? It's going to be close, but not to be. Goes to the right and wide. Tipperary's form has been good this year despite the defeat to Waterford last week. They did beat Cork in a challenge before the league began. Lee McPeak with the ball, but just runs out of space, gives it to Ava Crow. And the foul goes against the Galway number 2. So we're going to have the free now, and you can just feel the Tipperary supporters. They're starting to believe a big result is on the way here. Emer McGrath. To take this free again. Sends the ball towards the posts. Going to bat down there. What way will work out? Galway's defenders need to deal with this. But a foul committed. Free out for the maroon and white. Galway now need a bit of urgency. We're inside the final 10 minutes here in Division 1A of the Ferry National Camogie League. Fiona Ryan drives the ball down the field. Ailish O'Reilly trying to get on the ball. Tipperary getting the bodies in the way. Moves a bit back, but it's back to Clodagh McIntyre. And Clodagh McIntyre outside the 45-metre line. Looks for support. The foul goes against her for catching it. Too many steps. But she's worked hard in the half-back line. Indeed, when I heard that the physio was playing the half-back line, I thought it would be a positional switch, but she's excelled there. Known as an attacker. Carrie Dolan. This is a big moment. This could bring it back to 2 scores for Galway. Give them a glimmer of hope that this game could be saved. So Carrie Dolan with the free. And it hasn't gone for her. And Galway will be looking back at missed opportunities. Uncharacteristic, it must be said. But I think a bigger concern will be how they're allowing Tipperary get away with these short puckouts, which they have done absolutely brilliant over the course of the match. So the referee has given a free in, claiming it was a throw from Karine Blair. So Galway will get another opportunity, and I think we're going to have a different free taker. Sabina Rabbit is going to take it. Galway do have a host of free taking options. Siobhan McGrath's another as well, but Sabina Rabbit given the nod on this occasion. 8 minutes to go. Sabina Rabbit with the shot, and she got too much purchase in that on that occasion. The first one is always difficult. Daughter of the legendary Joe Rabbit, who played hurling for Galway. Ball breaks in the middle of the park. Orla McGrath sends it down. Marie Devison keeping tight to Siobhan McGrath. Eva Dunhu's in there as well. And Tipperary managed to turn it over, but the referee spots the foul. Apologies for the language there. It's going to be a free for Galway. Passionate supporters, and understandably so. But Galway getting the free. And Sabina Rabbit will get another go, this time more central. And a chance to bring this back to a 6-point ball game. 7 minutes to go. Galway look like they're making another couple of changes. We'll tell you about those in a moment. No sign of activity from the Tipperary dugout. We'll watch Sabina Rabbit first. And it's tapped over the bar by Nicole Walsh. Didn't get the connection on it that she wanted, but it's a score nonetheless. Galway have the point. And there's 3 substitutions for Galway. So we'll just note them first and we'll tell you about them then with 6 minutes to go. So 2 players are gone off. But we can tell you gone off anyways, Ava Crow and Ali Hesden. And coming on for Galway is Katie Manning, who started last week. Anne-Marie Starr, another legendary Galway player, and Mairead Dillon.
Number 22, Anne-Marie Starr, and number 24, Mairead Dillon. Replace number 2, Ava Crow, 8, Ali Hesden, and number 10, Carrie Carrie Dolan.
So you just heard it there from Geraldine Carrie Dolan, the other player going off at this game. So triple substitution for Galway, 5 in total. Tipperary have made 2. Can they have an impact? Remember, just 6 points separate the teams. 1 goal could change everything. Ball goes out over the line, the far side of the field. Galway. Again, you just want to see them moving it a bit quicker if you're a Galway supporter. Tipperary will be happy enough to keep themselves in position and make it difficult for them. Ball's hit down towards the attack. Sabina Rabbit just not there on that occasion as Marie Deveston takes possession. And it's going to be a free out for Tipperary. Clodagh McIntyre should have said on that occasion Tipperary are making another change. It's Kate Ralph is on the field to play. Looks like for Emer Heffernan. We're waiting for confirmation of that.
Change on Tipperary team number 22, Kate Ralph, replaces number 15, Emer Heffernan.
We got that one right on that occasion as the Tipperary goalkeeper is going to send us out. 5 minutes to go. Tipperary 3-8. Galway 11 points. Are Tipperary about to beat Galway for the second year in a row in the Ferry National Camogie Leagues? Nicole Walsh driving out the far side of the field. That's taken by Caoimhe McCarthy, another player that's worked hard in this game. Drops the ball but picks it up again, gains a few yards, looks for support, but Galway just get a touch. Orla McGrath doing well there on that occasion. Going to be free for Galway. Rachel Hanley takes it down towards the corner. Sabina Rabbit, can she get the move now she's been looking for in this game? Raiding down the left hand side of the field. She has the advantage. Free shot for her. Going to go back for the free. So now, what will Galway do here? Will they take the point or try and work a goal out of this? Referee going to have a word with the Tipperary defender. So it's a yellow card for the fullback, Marie Deveston. And another Tipperary change. Coming ticking fast. In the 27th minute of the second half, number 27, Caoimhe Purdue is coming on.
Change on Tipperary team, number 27, Caoimhe Purdue replaces number 13, Mary Burke.
And Mary Burke with 2 points in this game for Tipperary. Gets a clap there from some of the supporters, and deservedly so. So Sabina Rabbit has had to wait to take this free. She's going to go for the score. Looks, we just wait for the umpire, put the ball over the bar. Galway get the point. 3 minutes to go. 3 in a row for Galway. It's Galway 12 points. Tipperary 3-8. Tipperary have not scored since they got the goal 10 minutes into the second half. Out the field. Can they hold on? Galway are closing the gap. 8 separated them at one stage. We're now down to 5. Casey Hennessy sends a good ball inside, trying to create one-on-one situations. Are Tipperary, but good play by Rachel Hanafy, bringing the ball out the field down towards the attack. Corrine Blair, another Tipperary stalwart, who's put everything into this performance. Caoimhe Maher is back there as well, the number 11 jersey, and she's won the foul. Once Tipperary don't concede a goal, they feel they've done enough. There still could be a couple of minutes of injury time here, but Tipperary on the verge of their first victory of this year's campaign. So Nicole Walsh takes the free, the Tipperary goalkeeper, sending it down the field, hands go up. It's what the break goes for Rachel Hanafy. Gives the pass off, Orla McGrath, Siobhan Gardner 50 yards out, trying to get with the attackers. Great take there by Siobhan McGrath. Siobhan McGrath's moving inside, but she's taken down. It's going to be a free in. Well, the advantage has been given. Orla might get a score out of this. That's the sister, Orla McGrath. It's going to go back for the free, and a chance for Galway to bring this back to 4 points. And no doubt some Tipperary supporters might be biting their nails now as this gap gets lower. We're inside the final minute of normal time. We've had a couple of hold-ups. Galway will feel there's time to get 1-2. First they have to get this one. Sabina Rabbit against the Tipperary player, just receiving some attention. So Marie Deveston, the player, was on the occasion. Sabina Rabbit puts the ball over the bar. It's back to 4 points as 10 seconds of normal time remaining. Can Galway find the 2 scores they need to save this match? Tipperary have not scored since they got the 3rd goal 20 minutes ago. Nicole Walsh with the ball down the field. It's won by the number 19, Ellen Cuneen, who started the game last week. Crossfield ball in the direction of Caoimhe Purdue. There's another Galway substitute getting ready to come on. But Galway have the ball. They need to get a score at least. Play continues on. Tipperary have intercepted. Caoimhe McCarthy, she wins the free. As the Galway substitute comes on, number 25, Shannon Corcoran. So we'll confirm who's coming off in a moment. It looks like it's going to be Ailish O'Reilly, is it? So 25 for 11, that's the change for Galway.
Number 25, Shannon Corcoran, replaces number 11, Ailish O'Reilly.
But back to this free for Tipperary. And you would feel that if Emer McGrath puts this over the bar, it's all over. And Tipperary are going to beat Galway for the 2nd year in a row. 1 minute of injury time has been played. But just to wrap it up for the Premier County, Emer McGrath goes for the shot, and the ball has gone over the bar, and surely now that is the winning score for Tipperary. It's 3-9 to 13 points, 5 points between them. There's hardly time for 1, 2 or 2 goals for Galway. Tipperary will put everything into holding this out. Rachel Hannafy, very, very busy in the second half, gives it to Aoife Donoghue. Aoife Donoghue in the middle of the park, showing her pace there. They keep moving forward for Galway. They won't give up until the final whistle. Pass down to Siobhan Garner. Siobhan Garner getting closer to the goal. Goes for the shot. Oh, what a rocket! Into the back of the net by Siobhan Garner. And have we spoke too soon? We have certainly seen one of the goals of the year there. What a move by Galway, and it's in the back of the net, and all of a sudden there's 2 points between them. You can see it there again. A rocket into the back of the net. 1-13 to Galway, 3-9 to Tipperary, and Tipperary are not there yet. The ball is down the other end of the field. A dangerous stage, and Galway have turned it over. Well, it looked like they nearly turned it over. The battle for possession. Galway have the ball, they have the foul. Anne-Marie Starr was there. She gave the ball off to Anya Keane. Anya Keane sends it down the right. What a grandstand finish all of a sudden we're having here in the Rag. As Galway look for another goal, they're going to get a free. 2.5 minutes of added time have been played. So Siobhan McGrath's going to take this free. No doubt they've checked. Is there time for 2 scores that make a goal? This is going to get dropped into the house, you would feel. Tipperary will be determined to hold out. But Siobhan McGrath with the free. It goes across. Will it stay in play? It's gone to the left and wide. And it looks like that is Galway's last chance. We'll see. The referee hasn't called for the sliotar yet. Nicole Walsh pucks the ball out the field. Far side of the field for Ellen Cuneen. Ellen Cuneen inside her own half of the field. Down towards the attack. But it's won by Galway. It's won by Anya Keane. The referee, the foul committed on Casey Hennessy. So Tipperary have a free and a chance to slow it down. Casey Hennessy, as I mentioned, herself and Anya Keane played with each other in the Ashburn Cup. They worked with each other there. Casey got 1-1 on that occasion, including the final goal when University of Limerick knew they'd done enough. Emer McGrath. Again, being tasked with ensuring Tipperary get over the line in this game. With the free. does well. The ball goes over the bar. 4 minutes gone in the second half. It's 3-10 to 1-13 to Tipperary. A goal between them. How much more time are we going to play? 4.5 minutes. The referee has blown the final whistle and it's all over, and Tipperary get their opening points of the 2024 Ferry National Camogie League. Well, we got a grandstand finish we weren't expecting, because when Emer McGrath put the ball to the back of the net 10 minutes into the second half to make it 8 to 9 points, that was her hat-trick, and Tipperary were 8 points clear. But Galway gradually got themselves back into the game. 4 scores in a row, all place balls, 1 for Carrie Dolan, 3 for Sabina Rabbit, brought it down to 4 points, and then a monster of a bullet to the back of the net by Siobhan Gardner for the Galway goal, and it was all to play for in the closing stages. But Tipperary did hold out. Emer McGrath got the free to give them a 3-point victory. They get their first 3 points of 2024 and are back in the race for the Ferry National Camogie League. It's all over here in regards to the on-field action, but don't go away. We'll be talking to the player of the match in just a couple of moments, and hopefully we'll get to talk to the respective management teams. The final results here in round 2 of Division 1A. Tipperary the winners by 3 points. It finished Tipperary 3-10, Galway 1-13. Thank you very much and welcome back here at the end of that game in Tipperary beating Galway by 3-10 to 113. As you can see, we're surrounded by photographers. We're going to do a bit of official business first. The Tipperary manager Dennis Kelly is going to present the player of the match prize to the Tipperary full forward Emer McGrath. So guys, I'll run to the two of you there for a second. And Emer, first things first, we were just chatting there on our way up. Some days they just go for you. Today, a hat-trick. You'll be happy with that.
Oh, sure, in fairness, sure, a lot of the hard work is probably done outfield. I was just on the end of them to finish them. Sure, look, they're going in today, but hopefully it says going anyway. Hopefully they don't dry up.
But of course, on a day after a disappointment of the opening round defeat, and you're going up against the defending champions, I know you had a big victory against them last year, but they've broken your hearts on a couple of occasions as well. It's important to take those chances when they come. I felt myself the first 10 minutes you were the better team, but Galway got back level. Your first goal was very, very important.
Yeah, I suppose we started well. Look, we were very disappointed with our performance last week. We didn't really perform at all, and look, we just wanted to come out today and rectify some of them wrongs from last week. And yeah, I suppose we dominated the start of the match, and then Galway got their purple patch, which that's to be expected. And look, thankfully we were able to kind of keep the lead throughout, and thankfully it was enough for it to finish. That's
what you did too, and of course when you got the third goal it looked like it was game, set and match, but you made a bit of hard work of finishing off that.
Yeah, I suppose, look, Roisin there was sent off just to start the second half, and we probably dealt well enough with that, in fairness. It was the start of the second half, so we were able to reset fairly lively. And look, I suppose just by the end of it the legs got tired. Look, it's early in the year yet, the fitness probably still has another bit to go yet, and we probably tired a bit, but that's to be expected. And look, thankfully we're just able to hold on anyway.
You linked up well throughout the field as well, especially when the defenders turned ball over, got into the attack, and you're willing to take on Galway.
Yeah, sure, that's kind of what you have to do. They're a top quality side, and we just we try to get the ball and take them on as much as we can, and usually when you do that on your player you'll reap some reward from it, and thankfully we were able to do that.
And Emer, before I let you go, of course the first victory of the year. I know it's early in the season, as you said, and no doubt ambitions are looking much further down the field, but you're right back in the mix now for this league title.
Yeah, exactly, where we want to be. We're still waiting on a few bodies back. Karen, Aoife, Julie, still a few to come back, and they'll have to earn their place back now in the team as well. A great performance by all the backs and everyone today. So, competition for places, and we've a win on the board as well. So happy days.
Well, Emer McGrath, you are the Ferry Camogie player of the match. Well done. I'll let you go back to your team there as well. And well done to Emer McGrath. Now with the Tipperary manager Dennis Kelly. And Dennis, first things first, you got the result. You'd be happy with that?
Yeah, definitely happy with the result. We were looking to build on last week. We weren't happy with a lot of aspects, and we did that. So look, we were delighted with that. We felt a bit of a buzz during the week in training. We gave them a fair bit of stick after last weekend. So, but we got a great response, and we had a few extra bodies on the field today, and that helped us as well. So, really delighted with that, especially going to 14 so early in the second half. Another team, a lesser team, would have folded, but the girls dug in well and fought it out, and we were thrilled to get the win.
Yeah, it was a blow for Roisin Howard to pick up those 2 yellow cards as well, and it puts you under an awful lot of pressure.
Yeah, it was, but look, at Roisin's a wholehearted player. She goes at everything 100%, and there was no maliciousness in her tackle or anything else. We felt it was a bit shoulder to shoulder, but look at the referee's own ideas on it. So look, she got the line early, we restructured, and we really, we got the few scores, the vital scores, to just keep the scoreboard ticking over.
I could talk to you about an awful lot of players in the field, but first let's mention Emer McGrath, who we're just talking to there as well. We know how dangerous she is when she's on song, and she got 3 big scores for you today in regards to 3 goals, plus I think about 5 or 6 points as well.
Yeah, exactly, and Emer's only coming from the Ursuline game. She was a selector on that team, so disappointment there, but she's made up for it today, and Caught Van is missing for us at the minute. She's out of action, she's getting married, and we wish her all the best in a couple of weeks' time. So we need someone else to step up and step into that mantle, and today Emer did the business for us, but on a day when she's held, maybe we need someone else to step in, but definitely today she was a big player for us.
I was very impressed with your tactics in defence. Now, Galway did stand off you and you took advantage of it. You wouldn't normally see too much short puckouts in Camogie, but your players excelled well and created counter-attacks very, very quickly.
Yeah, and we have Nicole Walsh back in the goal, so that's a big change for her. She's usually used to operating up front, and she's really comfortable on the ball, and she's able to take a ball back and find a short one as well. So we're delighted the way she went today as well. But that gives us that bit of an opportunity to play a bit of ball. But sometimes we went too direct, but today with the woman down, we were forced into using the ball that bit better, and I think it worked well for us.
You're committed to the challenges too. You refused to let Galway fully settle, especially in the first half.
Yeah, look at like 12 months ago as well. We brought serious work rate to the game. And we got our victory, and we looked at it during the week. We said we have to bring our work rate and our turnovers and our support runs and all that, bring them up, and we did that. The girls really did everything they were asked, and we were delighted with that. But again, there's you're getting nothing this time of the year. We just need to build on that again. We have more players to come back now, and they'll, as Emer said, have to fight for the positions. There'll be no gimmies after today. Some people really put up their hand.
Yeah, that's the manager's dream, to have players coming in options for the starting 15. But of course, one stick you'll have to beat them with now over the next couple of weeks is the fade out. I suppose in one way you kind of allow Galway back into a game that should have been wrapped up 10 minutes into the second half.
That's it, but again, you're playing with 14 for half an hour. Legs are going to get tired. We got some fresh legs on. We maybe could have got one or two more on, but that's what happens, I suppose. They were really working their socks off, and when they are, you're going to tire near the end. Yeah, but definitely we'll have a look at that, and also our discipline-wise, we wouldn't be happy with the amount of frees we gave away. Aaron was busy with the whistle there, but a lot of them were frees, to be fair to Aaron. So we have to go back, have a look at that, see where we can improve on that department.
And finally, I know it's early in the season, but a result, especially against one of the considered big three counties in the country, will generate confidence in the camp.
Yeah, definitely. Every time you can win, it generates confidence. But again, we can't, pat ourselves in the back too much. We've Cork in 2 weeks' time. That'll be a bigger challenge again. We played them already in a challenge game up here in Borrisoleigh for the Paddy Duffy Fund, and that was a great game. But again, this one will have extra bite to it. So, going down to Cork, it's always a hard place to get a win.
Well, Dennis, well done. I'm going to let you go back to your team there, and thanks a million for joining us.
Thanks, Darren. Thank you.
That was the Tipperary manager, Dennis Kelly, with us there after the team's victory. And of course, with the results that we told you about earlier on, well, it's all to play for now. Indeed, actually, we're just going to wait there a second, and we do have one more guest to talk to as well. And delighted he's come out to join us here as well. So just before we wrap up, we'll come and talk to the Galway manager and Cathal Murray first. Thanks a million for coming out to join us. No doubt you're very, very disappointed with that defeat.
Disappointed, right? Like, we're not going to get carried away about it either. It's the 24th of February, it's only our second game. But certainly some things we'll be disappointed with. But overall, I think we played well, that. We just probably weren't clinical enough, certainly didn't take enough of our chances. But, happy we created them at the same time. Yeah,
well, you were creating chances, and especially in that final quarter when you were getting back into the game. And as opposed to some days, some players were off in regards to their shooting. Players that we know will definitely be much better the next day.
Yeah, listen, it wasn't our best performance, but anytime you give away 3 goals like we did today, you're not going to win a game. Certainly not against Tipperary, and certainly not down the rag. But look, a lot of what we did was good, but we've a lot of improvement to do, and certainly in a few areas. But as I said, it's the league for us is about finding players, and we got some really good performances again today, which is pleasing.
Yeah, it was my first time watching you in the flesh this year, but even like Ava Crow, Ali Heston and others as well, they're just working hard throughout the field, trying to find their place in the side.
Yeah, in fairness, we've an awful lot of young talent, and I suppose it's a matter of blending them with the older and more experienced people. But they're working really hard. We're working really hard as a group, and after that we've plenty to improve on and plenty to work on. But look, we're happy enough. Disappointed, obviously, to lose it, but happy enough to a point with the performance.
You mentioned about the chances missed there as well, but as you said, glad to be creative. Is there anything else you'll pick up from this performance that you want to work on ahead of playing Kilkenny in 2 weeks?
No, just defensively. Look, defensively is the big thing. We probably need to defend better as a team, as a full unit. And look, you have to look back at them, obviously, but 1 or 2 of the goals were things that we need to work on, and maybe could have been avoided. But look, you have to give kudos to Tipperary as well. They're really, really good today, really, really physical as they always are, and took their chances really clinical, so congrats to them.
I was just going to say before I let you go, it's now very, very open. Cork have 2 wins, Clare have 2 defeats, but everybody else is on 3 points.
Yeah, the league is wide open, and look, I suppose it's next round of matches are really important now, so I suppose it's over the next 2 weeks getting ready for them, and we'll see how they go.
Cathal, listen, thanks a million for joining us there here on the stream. This is Cathal Murray, the Galway Senior Camogie Manager, who popped out to talk to us there in just a moment. Thanks very much, Cathal. And as Cathal just said there as well, the league is very competitive, exactly the way that we like to see it overall, and no doubt there'll be some big matches taking place over the next couple of weeks. Cork have 2 wins, they're on 6 points. Clare have 2 defeats, they're on 0. But Galway, Tipperary, Waterford and Kilkenny all very, very much in the mix. We don't have Division 1A Camogie action next week. They're taking a week off. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time with more action, but we hope you enjoyed our coverage here today on the Camogie Association YouTube channel in association with Entry. We'd like to thank Owen and Luke for doing production here over the course of the game. I'm Darren Kelly, but at the end of the day, 3 goals from the player of the match, Eamon McGrath, have given Tipperary their first 3 points of 2024. They've beaten Galway here in the Tipperary Camogie grounds, and the final scoreline, Tipperary 310, Galway 113.